What's going on, everybody? It's Mr. Scott, and I'm here today to present to you my travel vlog when I went to Ohio back in October. I'm actually recording this intro a month after all the festivities went down. So, yeah, there's a lot to cover, but I'm not going to waste any time. Let's take you back to, I think it was Wednesday. Well, you know what? Let me tell you about it. It is day one. I am in the car. It is 6:45 a.m. on a Wednesday, the 14th. That's why there's no sunshine. And it's cloudy. It's a little rainy happening right now, but that was to be expected. My car is all packed up. My wife did her usual due diligence, making sure I'd have everything plus. So I got my rations for the first half of the ride. I got my core power here. I got water. Coke Zero. I'm ready to roll. Ohio, here we come. Got my D. About hitting 87 in New York. Been on the road for about an hour and a half. Making a good time. Alrighty, checking in with y'all. I have just gotten on Interstate 90 in New York. Around the Albany area, which is my home area, and I'll be on this stretch for a while. It's 273 miles to Buffalo, so that's pretty much where I'm headed. And then I'll be cruising along the edge of New York into Pennsylvania and then into Ohio. So we're on the road, man. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. I've been on here for about an hour and 45, something like that. So, about 2 hours 15. Hello, I can math. Still trying to wake up, I guess. I'm fully awake though. I'm just trying to get the D down. So, we'll check in with you all soon. All right, first pit stop. Hitting the Iroquois service area stop here. Pit stop, grab something to eat, back on the road. So, cruising along here, doing pretty good. It's 10:20 in the morning now. Of course, I got on the road at 6:45. Stopped and grabbed some snackies and hit a pit stop. Doing pretty good time-wise, I think. I'm still only like probably a third through this trip. The fact I'm doing this year alone, whereas last year I had the daughter Lindsay with me, it's really weird that I'm doing this by myself, because I started thinking, I've never done this. I've never done a trip like this distance by myself. I made long distance trips in the wrestling business, like 7 hours to go do ring crew for a Ring of Honor show, but I had people with me. And this time it's all me. And it's really weird that the music of the MERKINS and the kind of guy that Roy is has hit so many people that it's making us feel like we want to do this. It's making me want to get into a car by myself and drive 10 hours across 4 states to meet these people that I interact with online when I go live or when he goes live. And it's really weird. It's a really weird realization that you're doing this. It's like it's so crazy. It is 1:43 p.m. Sun is shining, but still some clouds out. Drove through a little rain, nothing major. According to GPS, I'm about 2.5 hours out. I am making incredibly good time, I gotta be honest with you. Leaving at the time I did, I thought I'd get there around between 5 and 6. Depending on if I need to stop again, I'll probably get there between 4 and 5. Get to the hotel, unpack, take a good shower, because I need one. And hopefully hook up with some Merc fam tonight and do a little hangout. Welcome to Ohio, because I'm in the Buckeye State. Just crossed over the border. The time in Pennsylvania is not long, but I am here in the state, and I got about an hour and 25 according to the GPS. Probably going to have to make one more stop along this stretch, and then I'll get to the hotel, check in, take a shower, rest up, and then hopefully meet up with some folks. So far so good. I've been driving now officially 8 hours, and I'm feeling it. Well, here we are. We're in the hotel. We're in Ohio. We're in Akron-Fairlawn area. Really nice room. Video should be on here already. And I've unpacked my stuff, taken a shower, and I'm heading next door to the other hotel where many other Merc fam are hanging out. So I'm going to say hi to them, and I'll say hi to you in a bit. So we went to a restaurant next door and had a nice little hangout there, me and some of the Merc fam. There's Rhonda taking a picture of me while I'm videotaping her. I guess that's how content works sometimes. There's Diana, Uma fan, and Lady Ariana, who flew in from the Czech Republic. Food at this restaurant was fantastic. Then we headed on over to Roy's, Merc Fam Central. There we all are. There's Matt Campy warming up his hands by the fire. Hanging out in the backyard there. Roy is always a very gracious host. He takes great care of us. Set this whole area up for us to just chill and hang out. And then your boy got tapped to do a little something on TikTok with the Merkins live on a stream. I got picked as a pizza delivery guy, and it's supposed to be an immersion stream where it's 1977. There's me and Matt Campy hanging out, and there's Michael Myers hanging out behind us. We're supposed to be oblivious that he's there, and then he winds up grabbing me. You see my fat gut hanging out there. So I got killed on TikTok. Great accomplishment. Down in the murder basement there, had to take a picture of my favorite Poulan chainsaw. And there's Boo. Roy's dog Boo, who's always hanging and slobbering everywhere. She's adorable. Everyone loves Boo. So we all got to hang out in the basement. Then we headed up to Roy's central room there that he just renovated, actually, recently. And look at that setup he gets to do for his lives. Oh, what a setup. Well, it's the start of day 2. Last night was an absolute madhouse at Roy's house at Merc Fam Central. There's so much to talk about, and I don't have time right now because I just got up a few minutes ago. I didn't not to get to bed till about 3:30 in the morning. Thankfully, I'm staying at a hotel that's about 5 minutes from his house. And I had to stop here Duck Donuts, because I heard about this place last year. I think Lindsay, our daughter, went here with a friend of hers. So I just picked up a small box. I didn't want to be greedy. I got 3. So I'm going to grab a cup of coffee and have this back at the hotel. Checking in with everybody right now. We're walking in a little plaza right now. We just hit up Spirits Halloween, go figure. And we just hit up Guitar Center. Me and Uma Phantom hanging here with the lady herself.
Hey guys.
Lady Ariana is here. Took that long ass flight to get here. We're trying to make sure she's having a good time. So, pretty nice plaza here. We've been here before. They got everything you can need here in Akron Fairlawn. Except we don't know where everyone went. They left the store saying, we'll be next door. What does next door mean? There's a lot of next doors here. So, I don't know. Doesn't matter. But we're having a good day here. But tonight is gonna freaking rock the house. You'll see why. Walking again. I'm hanging with Nerdy Hillbilly, Brandon. His mom's back there. We're hooking up with our friends at the other hotel, which is right next door. And we're gonna have a little dinner. And it's time to go to the Rialto for some party harding and rocking the house. Well, we all took a trip to the Wasabi Japanese Steakhouse for dinner that night, and we got the big show that they do at these places right in front of us. There was a good amount of us there, so we had this huge area. Food was fantastic. Couldn't clean my plate because there was so much of it, but it was delicious. There you see some of the other Merk fam hanging out down there, but it was a very special occasion. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Rhonda. Happy birthday to you. Yes, it was Rhonda's birthday that day, so we had a nice time celebrating at the Wasabi for her birthday. Great time there. Then it was time to head to the Rialto Theater, and it was showtime. There's me and Nerdy Hillbilly hanging out in the front room there. There was a band playing there that night. We just had to wait for them to clear out, and we're all kind of chilled for a little bit before the festivities, if you want to call it, started out there. Just soaking in the surroundings here at the Rialto Theater. There you see Nerdy Hillbilly as Leatherface and VG as Michael Myers. There you see Lady Ariana up on stage behind the microphone. We all had a blast there. The special footage for members will be at the end of this video. That was performance-based. You see me right there, and that's the outfit I wore in the performance that I do on the special blog for the members. So what an incredible night it was. It was a blast. Walking downtown. We got the whole crew is hanging out here. We got everyone. There's Uma Fan as he gets hit in the face. It's by Rhonda, showing that Chicago attitude.
Yeah.
That's how they do it. That's how they do it in Chi-Town. Got the haunted house restaurant here. We're probably gonna be waiting for like 2 hours to sit down, but it's okay because it's cool. We're with each other. That's what the Merk fam does. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get into the restaurant that day, but the fam were able to get into the next day, and I'm glad they were able to do that. A little surreptitious look there from Flozell. Hey there, everybody. Well, it's the last night I'm in town. Wow. To say I did not get a lot of sleep this whole time I've been here is an understatement, because it's just been go, go, go the whole time. Pretty much any moment that the whole Merk fam has to hang with each other, we've been taking advantage of it and trying to do that. The plan today, I mean, the Rialto Theater last night was off the frickin' chain. Didn't get into my hotel till between 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. And then I got 5 hours sleep. I was meeting up with my boy Jerry, who lives in town, for breakfast. And I was late getting to that, unfortunately, but he was cool about it and everything. We had a really good meal, good to catch up. Came back here, got myself together, and then hooked up with Nerdy. Nerdy Hillbilly is right down the hall from me. And Brandon and his mama who only has 2 more sessions of chemo as of this recording before she's done with that. They're right down the hall too. Everyone else is next door at the Doubletree Hilton. So it was really a big, huge convenience to have everybody localized like this. We're on the road. It is Saturday morning, and I am heading back home to Vermont. I miss the hell out of my wife and my cats, but man, I wouldn't mind sticking around a little bit longer to hang out with everyone here because it was an absolute blast. So, I don't know if I'm going to be checking in much from the road because I got to focus on getting back there. We're looking at about almost 9 hours before I'm back in the Green Mountain State. So, but I think at home me might be taking over the video. So, Paul Giamatti, if you want to take over, go ahead.
Oh, don't start with that Paul Giamatti garbage. You know we can't stand that stuff.
Not my fault you look like him.
Well, yeah, you're me. So, yeah, it is kind of your fault that you would look like
Whatever,
him.
dude.
And it's... Don't give a whatever me, okay? We're trying to do a vlog.
With yourself who has already happened. What is wrong with you?
Fine. I'm just going to put something else on at the end of this.
Just
because
shut
you're
me off and
annoying
talk
me
to the people.
Watch this.
So, I just got in the door, making my trip to Ohio to hang with the Merk fam. Half hour ago, I walked in. And this box was there to greet me. Yep. The purple skull and rib inlay.
Looks like I modeled the body part of that. Is that the...
I mean, this is...
Oh my god.
Ivalani. This is because of you. I don't know what to say. I love you, but wow.
Thank you.
I just came home from Ohio and Roy gave me another guitar too. So I got 2 guitars this weekend.
So how many are you up to now?
This makes 12.
So you've got the dozen.
I got the dirty dozen again.
Right, that's it.
This is nuts. Ivalani, I love you. Not necessary, but thank you so much. I need to take a nap.
So that's most of the trip right there for the vlog content. The later days, I didn't really get a lot of content because we were just moving so much and trying to spend as much time together as we could. Couldn't get as much footage as I would like to have had, but it's okay nonetheless. I still have the memories up here. The day after the night at the Rialto, that morning started early for me because I met up with my friend Jerry, who lives in town. We had a nice breakfast together, so it was cool catching up with him. And the rest of that day, me and the rest of the Merk fam, we just all kind of hung out together. We spent the day in Cleveland, went to various Spirits Halloween stores, and we went to a place called The Exchange. And wow, this place was amazing. I've never been to a store like this before. I don't think we have them here in the Northeast. At least I don't know we do. But I wanted to show you guys what I got at The Exchange. The Exchange is just basically, full-on media store. They have action figures. They have CDs. They have VHS tapes. They have... you name it, any kind of NES games, if I mentioned already or not, just so much stuff there. And, of course, they have a vinyl section. And I snagged myself some takeaways. So I wanted to share with you what I got. Now, when I walked into this place, I was thinking, oh, my God, my bank account, my credit cards are going to hate me for doing this. But I did the best I could, and I did show restraint. But I want to show you guys what I found. I found so much, but I limited myself to 3 things. Number 1, we have Cannibal Corpse, Eaten Back to Life, their debut album on vinyl. Something I've never had. So, yeah, this was a very nice find to have there at The Exchange. Then I picked up a King Diamond B-side vinyl. This is the Dark Sides. Only has 3 songs on it, or I'm sorry, 6 songs. Halloween, Them, No Presents for Christmas, Shrine, The Lake, and Phone Call. So some of these were, these were singles, not released on any albums. I remember hearing about this for years, but yeah. And just look at the picture of King. I mean, I needed to grab this vinyl right here. And then the other vinyl I grabbed was something, again, never thought I'd see. Gwar. This is the 30th anniversary of Scumdogs of the Universe, re-released on vinyl. I'm pretty sure the vinyl in this package is red vinyl. And it's got the slaves on the back there with Slimenstra. And all the tracks on there from the album. This is actually the second studio album from Gwar. A lot of hardcore fans like myself will say this is the actual first album from them. But to see this on vinyl, I had to snag it. So that's what I got at the exchange. What I didn't get a lot of footage of, too, was when I went to Roy's with everyone. Roy is always so gracious and so willing to give what he can to show appreciation. That he had some stuff there that he wanted to give away, and I got to snag these. These are hard to come by unless you're a diehard fan. These are the Merkins albums on CD. So I was able to get those. It's got the South Park design here. It's got the Simpsons design here. So that was very nice to get from Roy. But what was really cool this year was this bad boy right here. This is a Epiphone Les Paul guitar. This has been used, I think, in a few videos, and it was hanging on the wall. And just like the Gene Simmons Axe bass that he gave me last year, he gave me this. He was actually about to give me another bass, but I kind of looked at this and said, could I have that? And he very graciously said, if you want to take it, you can. So, yeah, I got that. And as you just saw in the vlog, I came home to a surprise from Ivalani, who got me another guitar. So I came out of this weekend with 2 guitars. What the hell? Yeah, to say I had a great time is an understatement. It was wonderful to spend all the time together. The last night we were all there. We didn't go to a haunt. We just wound up going to a Target, picking up a bunch of snacks, and we all hung out in the hotel room and we watched Terrifier 2 together. And it was a fun time. We all just got to hang out, watch a gory horror movie together, because that's what brought us all together to begin with. So it was a nice closing time, if you will, with all of us hanging out there in the room. So it was definitely a lot of fun. I miss them all, and I'm hoping everyone had a good time, and hopefully we get to do it again. It'd be very nice to see. So for the members, you stick around because you're going to get to see the bonus footage of some performances on this video. If you are seeing this in the public, you're not going to see those. But if you join up today, $5.99 a month, you get to see that special extra footage right here on this vlog. So I thank you all very much for joining me and enjoying this, and I'll see you guys next time. Horns high.